Today I'm going to show you how to use the ti73 to be able to find square and cube roots. So remember that the square root symbol looks like that. So I'm going to use my calculator to do the square root of 25. If you look at the calculator, first of all you see the big blue button that says x squared, and right above it is the little yellow square root symbol. Now the fact that that square root symbol is in yellow means that in order to be able to get to it, you've got to hit the second button first. So let me show you what that would look like. And I should warn you that for some reason on my computer, my pointer is a little bit off on my my calculator. But what I'm doing is, even though it doesn't look like it, I'm getting ready to hit the second button. So I'm going to hit, it looks a little bit off though when I push it on the screen. So I'm going to hit second. I know I hit second because I've got the little arrow. That means I'm going to hit the thing above the button. I'm going to hit the x squared button, which gives me the square root. And I'm trying to find the square root of 25. So I'm going to click, and again, it doesn't look like I am, but I'm going to push 2, 5. So 2, 5. And then I'm going to hit this close parentheses button right here. So I've got the square root of 25. Then I'm going to hit the enter button. And there we have it. The square root of 25 is given to us right here. And it's a 5. I'm going to do one more of those. Let's do the square root of 36. And again, it looks a little bit off. I'm hitting the clear button. So I just cleared it. So again, I'm going to hit, and even though it doesn't look like I'm hitting the second, I am. So second, the x squared button, because the square root button is right above it. 36. Close the parentheses. And I'm going to hit enter. And there we have it. The square root of 36 is given to us right there for 6. Now, to find the cube root of a number, remember it looks just like the square root button, except it's got a little 3 right there. Something that we need to know about a cube root is that it's really the same thing as an exponent, but it's kind of an opposite. So we know that when we're cubing, we take a number to the third power. Well, when we're taking the cube root of it, it's actually the inverse or the opposite. So we're taking a number and we're raising it to the 1/3 power, because 1/3 is the opposite or inverse of 3. So if I want to find the cube root of 8, which is what I'm going to find here, the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to treat it kind of like an exponent, except instead of doing 8 to the 3rd power, okay, so guys, this right here is wrong, okay, because what I'm trying to find is the cube root. So if I take 8 and I cube it, that's incorrect. So instead what I'm going to do is I'm going to take 8 to the 1/3 power. So I'm going to use the exponent button on my calculator. First thing I'm going to do is hit the 8. You should remember from class that to raise something to an exponent, you hit this little upwards arrow right here. So 8 raised to the, and then for the 1/3 power, I'm going to hit 1. This little fraction button, the B over C, and 3, so that it goes in the bottom. So 8 raised to the 1/3 power. I'm going to hit enter, and ta-da, 8 to the 1/3 power is given right here at a 2. Let's do one more. I'm going to do the cube root of 64. So remember, I'm not doing 64 raised to the 3rd power. Instead, I'm doing 64 raised to the 1/3 power. So I'm going to use my calculator to do that. So I'm going to do 64. I'm going to hit the little raise button. And then 1, fraction, 3. So it's 64 raised to the 1/3 power. And I'm simply going to hit enter. So the cube root of 64 is 4.